Hi, Barry Foster here.
And I'm Gary Foster.
And welcome back to Antipodean Journey. This is episode number 7 with the Blacktown Spartans. And today, another fairly big game, a home game against the Bonnyrigg White Eagles. It's 6th, playing 10th. But before we get to that match, this is what's been happening since our last video. We've played 3 more matches.
Yeah, the game against Bankstown City was a game that we dominated. Unfortunately, a goalkeeping error and a 30-yard rocket eventually sunk us, and it was a 2-0 defeat, which was quite disappointing. The game against Spirit FC, we were always in control of that, but Spirit just wouldn't go away with 2 early goals from Michael Jeffrey. But then Spirit pulled a goal back, and then Jeffrey got his hat trick just on half time. Spirit again pulled a goal back, and we struggled to see the game out. But we were grateful for the 3 points. Against Alcoa, we conceded an 85th or 86th minute equaliser, and once again that was disappointing. So those 3 games could have quite easily have been 3 wins, so points have been dropped.
Indeed, and because of that, we've slipped down to 6th position on 41 points, 10 points now behind Manly, who are leading by 5 points. I don't think there's been any other news in terms of player signings. There's been a few injuries, but that always seems to happen, unfortunately. So let's go and play the White Eagles.
Yeah.
And here's the starting 11 for today's match. We've got Evans in goal, Tanner, Pintor, Bandor and Ward across the back line. We've got Hayhurst and Krulja, along with Fotakopoulos in the midfield. Ireland on the right. Separovic keeps his position on the left, and Jeffrey gets the nod for the attacking line. And we've got Brown, Todorowski, Barner, Golan, Blanco, Carries and Wandi Jajor sitting on the bench. So let's go and chat to the boys.
Okay, well, bearing in mind that Bonnyrigg are behind us in the table and we need to keep them at bay, I think we need to be assertive and say I expect to win. I mean, that might go against normal convention, but there's no adverse reaction. They're all composed, so hopefully they'll get the 3 points.
Well, we'll find out in the next 90 minutes.
Well, Jeffrey's had a breakout couple of games since his hat trick, so I think he's been our equal scorer. Oh, no, he'd be our top scorer.
I think he's our top scorer.
Yeah. Okay, so early days.
It is. Anyway, the Eagles with an early attack.
I'd like to think we could defend those sorts of crosses, because I think our 2 centre-backs, Pinter and Bandor, they're certainly our strengths.
Yeah, I guess they haven't done too badly for us. I still think we can probably do better. In fact, I think we can do better all over the park with some positions.
I must admit I was quite disappointed in Evans in his performance in a couple of those games where he came out for crosses and completely flapped at the ball, and we conceded goals into an open net, which didn't go down terribly well.
Yeah, well, goalkeepers tend to sometimes flap at thin air.
I don't like flapping.
Anyway, let's shout out some encouragement because we are the home team, although funny enough, the Eagles are the favourites to win this match.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure how the dynamics in betting sort of works, but I would have... They were quite clear favourites too. I thought it'd be a lot tighter than that, but still in all.
Anyway, there's probably not much between us and them on the table, but that's straight at Evans, all too easy for him. Anyway, we're approaching the halfway mark of the first half. Pretty tight.
An attacking free kick.
Hayhurst. Oh, wasn't a bad effort.
It was a lot closer than what I thought it'd be.
In fact, the woodwork did save the Eagles there.
Well, the Eagles' form of late hasn't been setting the world on fire, so I really can't see why we can't get 3 points out of this.
Well, it's a bit of an arm wrestle at the moment. Not many shots on goal, so let's demand a little bit more from the boys. You did say let's go out there and win.
I did. When you have a look at their formation, 4-1-4-1, I mean, I wouldn't expect them to have as many shots on goal as what they've had. And you consider we've only had the one. Makes it a bit of a nonsense.
It is. Well, poor old Jeffrey is not actually firing on all cylinders at 6.5. But anyway, it's not over yet. We might get something before the half-time break.
You want your Jeffrey hat trick?
Oh, I think that's a little bit optimistic. I think one will do.
One would be great.
Anyway, this is the man on the ball now. This is Fotakopoulos.
Playing very deep for a poacher.
Yes, I've noticed that a few times with strikers. They'll come back very deep to get the ball. A lot of patient passing, unless they're not squandering possession. I think I spoke too soon.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Got the ball back.
Anyway, Separovic, who's getting a second lease on life out there on the left
Post.
wing.
And a foot over the line.
Goalkeeper read it well.
Yeah, Separovic, he's been on our naughty list for a few weeks, so...
Few months.
Yes.
He's been wanting to leave for a few months, but anyway, doesn't. Anyway, 0-0.
0-0. Lucky to score that.
Pretty even first half, I reckon, so let's go and chat to the boys.
Well, considering it's still 0-0, I think we need to be assertive, point the finger and say we're not happy. We're not happy. We need...
let's fire them up. Look at that.
Yeah, we need more shots on goal. I mean, we came back strong in that second period of the first half because we had only had one shot on goal. But
yeah, well, the woodwork denied us a goal, unfortunately. But it's certainly a bit of a tough match.
Well, we knew there wouldn't be too many goals in it, but any goals that are scored, we want them to go our way.
And here comes a cross, well defended by Bandor.
But not cleared terribly well. Can do it all again from this cross, hopefully.
That was a good run.
Oh, he's unmarked.
Oh, this is... Oh, gee whiz. I think that was a lucky deflection there. That's a dangerous tackle.
Oh, did he go in?
That's got to be studs.
They looked like studs.
No, but no free kick, no penalty.
Oh, crikeys. Hey,
no red card.
God.
So he was lucky.
Was that Tanner?
I think it was Tanner. Yes, it would have been Tanner, the left fullback.
Jesus.
But... anyway, keep our eye on some of the boys. Fotakopoulos not really doing great things in midfield. Jeffrey's still struggling a little bit as well. But anyway, this is the Eagles trying to break out, but that's well intercepted by Pintor.
Okay, so all the options are in front of us. Got plenty of options.
Now Separovic, can he get a good cross? Now he cuts it back.
They seem to make it hard for themselves. I mean, you think an early ball, but they take it down to the byline and cut it back.
Well, maybe we should ask for cross early.
Early crosses.
Yeah. I don't know whether it really works. Probably not all the time. Anyway, Ward from right fullback. With a bit of a run.
Oh,
nice ball. Oh. He probably should have shot it across the face of the keeper.
Yeah, comfortable save in the end.
Anyway, we'll call out some more encouragement to the boys.
Right.
And Separovic with another free kick.
Always going high.
Wasn't far off the mark.
So
well, I think Fotak is not at the races today, so we'll make a substitution there. We've really only got Blanco.
Yeah. Blanco, I guess, because we've got a very defensive bench.
And he can play a ball-winning midfielder if he likes, so we'll give him an opportunity there, and we'll keep our eye on Jeffrey, 6.6.
Yeah, we might have to give him a bit of a prod along.
We'll give him maybe 5 more minutes. And the two wide players are playing fairly well, Separovic and Ireland.
Well, Ireland's purported to be our star player, and he doesn't set the world on fire as much as what I'd hoped.
No. Well, we didn't give him that title of star
Here we
player.
go.
Oh yes, Jeffries.
Jeffrey.
Well, he must be taking him off.
He must have heard you.
I think he did. He thought I'll show you.
He must have saw J-Jaw warming up on the sideline. So he's...
This time he angled it very well.
Yeah, he should have done that. Opportunity he just had a little while ago. Okay, so change of tactics. Do we bolster our defence now? Well, they're playing reasonably well.
Yeah, look at the moment. Most people are playing quite well, but we'll bring on some fresh legs very, very soon.
Ireland's fitness is down, but we don't have anyone to cover wide on the right, do we?
No. But maybe with about 15 minutes ago, we'll make another substitution. Maybe some fresh legs in the centre of defence. Do you think?
Yeah.
I mean, Hayhurst is pretty tired, but we've only we don't really have we don't have another midfielder to go there. So who would you like?
Well, I mean, we can Todorowsky for maybe Bandor.
Okay, we'll give Todorowsky a bit of a run, and we could also bring on Golan for Tanner.
Yeah, Tanner's down as well, isn't he?
So Golan doesn't get much game time as well. He's another player who's transferred listed, who wants to leave us. Bit of a shame really, because he's only young and he's got some, I reckon, decent attributes.
Yeah, trouble is you can register 30 players, which seems extraordinarily generous compared to other squad registrations, but we can't cover them all. Or cater for them all, rather.
Anyway, we'll start some time wasting, and hopefully we won't concede a late equaliser like we've done before.
No, it seems to be a trend. Anything from the 85th minute.
Well, the game does know how to punish you, unfortunately. But anyway, it's the Eagles with possession.
And
not a bad ball. Gee whiz, he's got support arriving.
It's surrounded by 3 shirts.
Well, he's got a corner for his efforts. So we've got to defend this.
Yeah.
And corners can be the Achilles heel. Oh boy, I thought he was lining himself up there. Anyway, here comes another cross. Oh well, well held by Evans. That was on target.
Oh God, I hate this game.
I think we'll just go for full time wasting if we can, and hopefully we can hold on to this 1-0 lead. 3 minutes of added time, so about 2 minutes left. And here comes another corner.
And all the highlights since the 85th minute have been down our end.
Yep. Oh, Evans punched it.
Yeah, he's done that in a couple of games.
He's got away with it, and here's Jeffrey.
Well, they've committed players forward, so just run at them.
He can
run to the corner.
He's got players coming into the box now. So all he's got to do... Oh, it's a free kick.
Yeah.
So he just got a lecture from the referee.
Show me your deck, ref.
So Krulja going far post.
Not to be.
But all we've got to do is hang on to possession, and we'll bank another 3 points.
Yeah, just the way we're supposed to waste time in Football Manager, it doesn't sort of reflect what you do in a game.
Well, I must admit, at this level, The players aren't really all that good. Maybe they don't think to take the ball into a corner. That was a poor cross.
Yeah.
Very poor cross. But there must be only seconds left.
Not anymore.
That's it.
That's all there is, and there ain't no more.
Okay, so Michael Jeffrey with a 68th minute winner.
Yes, under the threat of substitution, he decided to...
He was under threat. All right, let's go and chat to the boys.
Yeah, I think we can be happy with that result, so we can give them all a cuddle and say well done, lads.
Okay, let's go and find out what's going to happen next. Okay, and as you can see, in 6 days' time, we've got another home game against Mount Druitt Rangers. That'll be 4th, playing 5th. And as a result of that last victory, it's got us sitting in 4th position, but still 10 points behind Manly United, who are sitting on 54. But what we're going to do, we've only got 4 more games left in the season. We're going to play the next 3 games offline. We're going to come back for the Northbridge FC game. That'll be an away game.
Yep.
We'll wrap up the season with that game on key highlights, and we'll also do an end of season review in that video as well. But anyway, that's the video for today. We've been able to bring you a pretty hard fought 1-0 victory over the Bonnyrigg White Eagles. I hope you have enjoyed the video. If you have, please give us a thumbs up. If you'd like to leave a comment, please do. Until next time, I'm Barry Foster saying it's goodbye from me.
And it's goodbye from him. I'll see you later.